Hi, I'm Alessio Scalzotto for Famous Birthdays from Room of the World on Netflix. What is a fun fact about yourself that people probably do not already know? I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I was actually born and raised in Italy. What is something you wish people knew about the demands of being a young actor? There's gonna be a lot of rejection. A lot of rejection. That's basically what acting is, but you gotta keep a good mindset, and who knows, might be the next big thing. How do you think your participation in local community theater has helped you break out into TV shows? Theater definitely helped me out with lines and kind of being on spot with everything, because theater you have one shot, but on film you have as many shots as you can get, basically. So yeah, that's... Who would have been your dream cast member to join Room of the World? Kevin Hart. If Kevin Hart joined Room of the World, that would just be raps. That would be like the best movie of all time. Sorry, but... What do you consider to be the most rewarding part about being in a Netflix original film? Honestly, the experience. Like, I never would have thought I would have came this far coming from, you know, a little town in Vicenza. And even just making theater, I never had the idea. So honestly, I'm just so grateful for everything that's happened and all the opportunities that I've been given. How did you prepare for your breakout role in Room of the World? You know, preparing for Gabriel. Number one, I definitely went over my lines a lot, read over the script like a million times. But also, I made sure I made a connection with the cast before we started filming. Because that honestly is what makes the movie better. If you can really get a connection with your castmates, makes the whole movie 100% better. What is the best piece of advice you've ever received? I was told one time, don't think, just go. And I know it doesn't really make that much sense, but basically, the more you think about thoughts, whether to do something or not, the more you get hung up on that thought, and the more you're gonna keep thinking about it and not doing it. It's not for every single action in life, but sometimes, you know, you gotta take risks. You just gotta do it. When did you truly realize you had a passion for acting and singing? Honestly, when I joined theater. I mean, I joined musicals. I was in Alice in the Wonderland. Like, I wasn't even a main role. I was a playing card, and I had no lines, but I just loved being on stage. Yeah, that was basically where I fell in love with it. How can your followers best get your attention on Instagram? You know, I wouldn't say there's a real best way to get my attention on Instagram, but a lot of my fans, they like to use my DMs as almost a way to express themselves and how their day is going and, you know, what they're going through. And I kid you not, I read a lot of those. And I sometimes reply and give back advice. And if you guys, I've said this on my live streams, I've said this on my story. If you guys ever need anybody, just DM me and I'll try my best to get to you. How did you celebrate your 16th birthday? Well, I celebrated by going to the DMV and getting my license, which my mom was not happy about at all, but I was obsessed with shrimp. I know it sounds weird, and we had no other food but shrimp. I couldn't explain, but I mean, do you find that you and your character Gabriel are at all similar? Oh yes, absolutely, because Gabriel has a real tough time fitting in with with the whole group, basically, and that's kind of a thing that's going on in modern times, and that's something that I had to deal with, you know, even going into theater, because, you know, theater, yeah, a lot of people, for some reason, don't think theater is cool, but I think theater's the coolest, man. Where has been your favorite place to live? My favorite place to live has to be my hometown in Italy. I mean, nothing can top that. That's where I grew up. That's where I learned to ride a bicycle. That's where I learned to do so many things, you know, but definitely Italy. I would love to go back, but my allergies are so bad over there. I don't know why, but. Who's your celebrity crush? You know, I've been crushing over Ariana Grande for a very long time, since I saw her in Victorious, which was a long time ago. And then she went on Sam and Cat, and yeah, Ariana Grande, hit me up, hit my DMs. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself at the top of my game, honestly. If not 5 years or less, because I mean, acting and music, that's really all that really matters to me in a career point of view. And I mean, without that, I honestly don't know where I'd be today. So thanks again, everyone, for all the opportunities that I've been given. Final question. Do you have any updates to your EP? You know, I'll tell you this, there's 9 songs. Maybe one more. I might add one more song. But yeah. And the name of the EP is called Journal. Thank you so much for watching my famous birthdays Q&A. If you want to follow me on social media, I go by The Real Zotto, Z-O-T-T-O. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can think of. Just go by Zotto, Z-O-T-T-O. Thank you guys.